Coach, thank you. We have playoff football and bone-chilling playoff football at that in the city of brotherly love at Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wild card game. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Come on, set. 6 yards. Watch the backer, watch the backer. Deuce, 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 deuce. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check. Over. Check 52.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Alert, flare, flare, flare. Check 31, check 31. Out, out. Leo. Under. Tight go. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Let's go.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Check, check, check. 12 the Mike. Hey, Haywood. Mike 12, Mike 12.
Now this time, Breeze will throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep, and that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for the Niners, and even 40 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Ready. 60 out low. In the face. Check 43.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Switch, switch.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Check pass, check pass. 0-2, 0-2. Alert 3. Watch out. Hey, orbit. Mike 15. Mike 15. And let's
on 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Come on now, let's go.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Kill. Safe. Watch the ship. Hey. Check. Cross.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Philip Lindsay, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Eagles.
Double tight, guys. Slam, slam.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Check three, check. Kill.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
I'm coming after you. Check. Break it down, fellas.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set. 20. Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He completes it to Westbrook. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Check. Fresno. Watch the safety creep. Match box. Right. Rush in. Echo.
Cunningham looking to throw. The open man is Westbrook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Left. Watch left. I'm trying to collect.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
I got you, son. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine. Zip this. Mark 5. We ain't giving up nothing today. One. 64. Get weak. Let it go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Check 99. Check 99. No take. Spell.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Kill.
Throwing again. Cunningham. The 20. Throw left side complete. It's Lamb. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Pick it up.
They'll run with Sanders. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Check 3. Go. Motion, I got one.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Single.
Cunningham to throw. Got him in. Open, it's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Nice touchdown, baby.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish tight matchups on the other side.
He's so
That's
good
one.
that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You going to yell at me? You go cover him.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
I'd have to say that was a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only give up a first down and not a touchdown.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Ringo. Whip.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, 49ers. Philip Lindsey, 53 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Let's go.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Lamb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go again. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Get a roll, West.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot. And
the ball is knocked out, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Shift! Watch the shift! Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Check, Sammy. Check hot route. Hot. 36.
And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready. You ready? 12. Y'all not ready. Check Mike 12. Mike 12. Strip the bank. Kill. Mike 12. Mike 12.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Bravo.
Mike 12.
Ricky. Good. Mike 4. Right. 20 seconds.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Shrugs him off. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. Philip Lindsay, the intended target.
Let's get this.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check. Big edge.
Operating from the gun, Cunningham. Buying time to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
And bring it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one of these two
y'all getting a good one today, man. God, dog. It's a battle.
In this NFC wildcard bout.
Come on, fellas.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 9, check 9.
From the gun, Cunningham. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. DeForest Buckner able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking 1st down.
Now Cunningham trying for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Check. 180. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Check safety. Check safety.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Check 24.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 15. Check 15. Ready.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's get in there. 11. Mike 12.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 44 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead. Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10.
Makes the score Eagles 17, 49ers 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's go. 13. Easy. Opposite. Small. Kill.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And take it right on the 30. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A tackle that time by Akello Witherspoon.
Check 13. Check 13.
At the 43-yard line.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st.
Check 26. Check 26.
Operating from the gun, Cunningham under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Check 24. Check 4. Check 4.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. Phillip Lindsay, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Hey, high 7. Kill.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Flushed out right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin first and goal already at the 5-yard line. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Cunningham. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception.
Man, did he throw the ball away on fourth down?
That's about all he needs.
Y'all think he knew it was fourth down? I don't know. I'm still kind of confused by it.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. This one out quickly to Westbrook. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
You don't want none.
Shift.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Check the backer, check the backer.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
They go back to the ground now with Lindsey.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Ready? You ready? Mike 12, Mike 12. It's a party now. Whoa! Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Check 31, check 31. Out.
Now Breeze. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Check it out, Breeze.
First down.
Hey, Alpha. Ready, tackle.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Ready? We're waiting.
SOS.
Tighten up. Tighten. You kill. 11. Hey, zoom.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what could hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
Now Breeze. And down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line. Fletcher Cox. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
Ready. Hey, Lobo. 5. Here we go.
They'll run on first down. Westbrook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's see what you got.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Jackson. 20. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Army. Mike 5.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game. A message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports.